Welcome to day 2 of the Ultimate Flexibility Program. Pretty much all these days you're going to start with the down dog. Today we're actually doing a horizon lunge just to get the blood flowing and warm up before we do some half pigeons. Notice how in this lunge I'm on the pinky toe side edge of both of my feet and I'm stretching my glutes here on both sides. Actually, I'm pushing out on my left knee with my left hand. You'll see it once I get to the other side. Make sure to breathe fully with every breath today. And the reason for this 20-second pose today is just to warm up and get some blood flow in the areas that we're about to stretch very deeply. We're going to do a 90-90 and a half pigeon on both sides today. And notice how I'm using my right hand to push out on my right knee, just getting a slightly deeper stretch. Remember, always do what feels good for your body. Now we're going to go ahead and bend both knees in a 90-degree angle, and we're going for a 90-90 stretch. We're trying to take our right shoulder to our left ankle. You can see I'm doing that there. For the first 30 seconds of this pose, we're just relaxing and getting ready to do our PNF method, which today we're going to be really focusing on flexing the left glute. Specifically the left piriformis, so it's going to feel like you're pushing the outer left ball of your left ankle into the mat. Always starting with a relaxing phase, so just trying to let ourselves fall pretty deeply. For me, it always works best if I let myself go as deep as possible in the relaxing phase, and then I kind of engage my way back out of the stretch just a little bit, and then when I relax I go a little bit deeper, not forgetting to breathe, using my breath as reps as well. So on my inhales I like to come out of the stretch just a little bit, and on my exhales I go a little bit deeper, using my lungs to their maximum capacity for everything. And once I'm done with my first stretch, I like to take a down dog in between everything, especially when stretching the piriformis. I don't know why, it just feels really good. So just shaking your legs out, getting some blood back in there before we make our way to the other side, 90-90 pose. This time we're taking our left shoulder to our right ankle, taking the ball of our left shoulder to the ball of our right ankle. And on this side, we're going to be engaging our right glute or our right piriformis if you're familiar with anatomy. But all of that happens when the PNF timer starts. We're going to be doing that PNF timer for about 2.5 minutes. We're starting at the 2.5 minute mark, as usual. So go ahead and start your relaxing phase now. Getting yourself into a deep position, that way you can engage your way out of it. And then once you're in your deepest position, go ahead and engage your way out of it just a little bit. getting your muscles comfortable with being in a very deep position, letting it know that it's okay to be there. That's what the PNF method is all about. All right, then we're slowly going to make our way out of 90-90 into a down dog before going to half pigeon on the left side. I know that half pigeon is a very advanced and hard pose, so here's another option for you. You could do laying down half pigeon. So for this side, you would take your left ankle onto your right knee, and these are some progressions to make the stretch deeper. Whether you're in laying down half pigeon or regular half pigeon, we're going to try and just pull our left ankle to our right shoulder, which is going to stretch out our left piriformis. And the PNF method is about to start here. So remember, on the relaxing phase, we're going to be relaxing pretty much as possible, trying to let go of all the tension in our body, getting as deep as possible in the stretch. You can use an exhale to get even deeper. And then on the engaging phase, we're engaging our left glute by kicking the outside of our left ankle into the mat, and just remembering to breathe, remembering to do what feels good, going a little bit deeper every time. That's how we're going to get more flexible. And then at the end of this stretch, I want to give an option to the people who have been training for a long time to attempt a king pigeon. And a few progressions for left side king pigeon is you can reach back with your right hand and grab your right leg and try and swivel your right foot into your right elbow, and then reach up and over with your left hand to grab your right hand. And then as usual, taking a short down dog just to get the blood flow back in before we go into our last 3-minute hold, which is going to be pigeon with our right leg forward this time. You have the same options for pigeon this time as well. You can do the laying down on your back half pigeon. It's also just a very comfortable way to do half pigeon, even if you are an advanced stretcher. We're not forgetting to really relax here and try and just let the intensity and tension in our body completely release, trying to bring our left shoulder to our right ankle. And then once the PNF timer starts, we're gonna completely relax and fall even deeper into the stretch, preparing to engage that right glute. What the PNF is all about is getting yourself in a stretch position and then engaging the muscle when it's in that deepest stretch position. That tells your body that it has control and it's okay to be in that stretch position and that it can relax. And then as usual, we're doing 7 rounds total of PNF on every deep stretch that we do. The reason we hold these stretches for 3 minutes is because that's the way to get flexible. It's kind of like building a muscle. Whenever you're trying to build a muscle, you want that time under tension. It's kind of the same with a stretch, and you're breaking down the muscle in a similar way when you stretch it, but rather than building it, you're lengthening the muscle, which is actually going to help you become stronger and faster. And another amazing benefit I feel from stretching is just the emotional and happiness side of things. And then on this side, we have the same advanced option again to go into a king pigeon. Remember, you can just reach back and grab your foot, or you can swivel your left elbow into your left leg and reach your right arm up and over. You can see like just how hard this pose is by the way I look when I'm attempting it in this video. And then after you're ready, we're just going to make our way into one last down dog for a couple seconds just to get the blood flow back in, and your legs should feel insane after this stretching session. I'll see you tomorrow on the road to becoming the most flexible version of yourself.